Hey all brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Frostpunk. I've got things paused at the moment because I'm trying to assess my current situation. Things aren't looking good. What have we got over here? There's a sawmill, charcoal kiln, we've got that up and running, good. I've been playing another game in my spare time to try and do a bit better, so I'm not 100% sure on what I've currently got with this setup. Ultimately, it's not looking good. We're running low on coal. We're running low on people. I don't think I need another coal thumper. I might tear that down, actually. I mean, I could leave it there. But what I've found is there's an upgrade for this. If we come into the resources tab, when we get drafting machines unlocked, we can get the steam coal thumper, which we can just plant on top of this, and it can support 4 gathering posts. So that's something that I definitely want to do. But the main thing is keeping the coal thumper fully staffed. And at the moment, we're really struggling on things. Discontent is rising because we've got bad food, lack of medical care, it's cold at work. Hope is not looking great, and we've only got 3 days left before the Londoners decide they want to leave. So we've just kind of got to hope for the best, really. What's happening with these guys? Are they coming back? Yeah, they're coming back to the city. Okay, they're bringing steel and a steam core, which could help things. That's come off overdrive, so it can stop being quite so stressed. And we've got livable conditions in most places. So things are currently somewhat manageable. I kind of forgot what we were doing and where we were going with things, to be honest. But at the moment, it's not terrible. Once day 30 rolls around, it's going to get even colder again, but yeah, it is what it is. We might need to send the scouts off on another excursion to go and find more survivors, because we could honestly just do with more people at the moment. Is this thing actually working? It doesn't look like it is. Oh, there we go. Right, it's just fired in. Because, yeah, we're really at the arse end of our coal supply at the moment. But I have been using this a little bit more just to kind of figure out what my requirements are. So we're currently producing more coal than we're using, but it's not by much. And that's going to plummet once the night comes around. But yeah, the generator's just shut down because I mean, we're using 12 per hour, which ain't much, but that does immediately just kill the heat for everything. And how is this too cold? It was... oh, it's now cold. It was chilly before. I might let that just kind of shut down for a minute. Drafting machines has been researched. Good. Let's... right, now we've got to figure out what we want to go with. So I'm thinking generator efficiency upgrade should be the first thing. It means that the generator will burn 10% less coal, which would be a damn fine thing. We can also go for steam hub range upgrades, but they'll use twice as much coal if I do that. Overdrive couplings means that I can improve the temperature by 2 levels when the generator's in overdrive, and then improved heaters, but again, more coal consumption. For exploration and industry, we can go for the outpost depot, so we can start setting those up, and I found another couple of places that I can get other stuff from. I think further north there's a little fishing area, so we can get food from there, so that might be something to look into. Then there's the factory. We still haven't got more scouts, but we get that, and then we can go for lighter scout sleds, which means they can move quicker. All the resource stuff means we can upgrade some of this stuff. We can get the steam versions of the sawmill, the steamworks, the coal thumper. Mining stuff, the kiln thermostat I might go for as well, because it'll produce a third more coal. And then there's insulation for the gathering posts. And then there's more insulation and other stuff here as well. The infirmary is definitely something I want to look at, because people will recover quicker in there, and we can treat those that are gravely ill, as opposed to having them in the palliative care. The ones where they just kind of sit in bed all day, which must be comfy, you know, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, generator efficiency upgrade, we'll have that first. And we'll try and fire this up again. We'll go up to steam level 1 for now. That doesn't quite get things back online, so we might have to push it up to 2. Let's do that. Oof, there we go. We just need to keep that surplus of coal going, and... oh, wow, that really fucking dropped. Why'd my coal balance drop? Oh, shit, the generator's going to shut off overnight again. What's consuming the generator's consuming the most at the moment. And a couple of things I tried out. When I was playing this off camera, I tried using the automaton on the coal thumper and having people in the gathering posts, but the automaton can move more stuff than people can. So having it work the gathering posts was a much better use of its abilities. What's going on here? Cold workplaces. I'll try. I mean, I can try. But honestly, it's not looking good. The steam hubs are all... right, yeah. Need to keep the workplaces at least cold, and these are all very cold. Only one step above freezing. I have a feeling the generator's going off overnight, and that's crap, to be honest with you. Yeah, there it goes. Shit is just not looking good at the moment. Right, I've got 20 people being treated and 20 in palliative care. There's no patients in the medical posts because presumably it's too cold. But scouts have just returned. Fantastic. Let's send them off somewhere else. Temporary settlement. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Let's go to the large convoy, I think. That's going to be the nearest one. So we'll head down there. Hopefully we can get some people. Because as it's currently standing, I don't think I'm going to be able to... yeah, I think the Londoners are only going to gain more people. And honestly, that's just awful. Why is that fluctuating? What's going on with that? Is that because the temperature's still falling in the generator? I'm assuming once that goes offline... oh, promise broken. Yep. God, that hope has really dropped. Discontent has just risen. Tendency for the Londoners is just getting higher and higher. And so many people are sick. I feel like I might be failing this. Wait, where did these 18 people come from? I don't know. Let's get people in here. One in there. Londoners have gained more followers. Yeah, they really fucking have. Bloody hell. We'll fill out the sawmill as well. Oh wait, were those people that were... oh, presumably they were gravely ill. Oh, bugger. I'm going to speed through until the workday starts. And hopefully the generator is down. Yep, I'm aware. People are starting to die now. Let's get that coal up, and people are starting to die again. Get the generator back up to temperature, and there we go. And I think my workforce just disappeared. Yeah. So all those people were in palliative care. They got to go back to work for all of an hour. I don't quite know what to do. I don't think I can save this. I'm going to try, but I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how our coal consumption has gotten so skewed. This is not looking great. Somebody else died. I think more... Oh no, I think that was somebody that was joining the Londoners. Whoops. Well, I mean, they were probably going to die anyway, because they want to bugger back off down south. And more people are dying again. Okay, more sick beds are needed. How am I gonna... I haven't... Oh, God. I can't address this right now. I can't. There's nothing I can do. I don't know what you people want me to do. More people have died. Again, it was another Londoner. Bloody Londoners. Who even likes them? Why would you want to go back to London of all places? Why can't you find somewhere better? Don't go to London. Go to a better city. Of all the places you could pick to go, you picked London. You know, Norwich is quite nice. Always go up there. More people are dying and the generator's about to shut down again. Yep. Generator shut down, we're out of coal. And there are no resources at the gathering post, despite the fact that this is meant to be able to support 2 of them. Let me take some people out of here and put them into the coal thumper so we can get this working at 100% efficiency. I might take a couple out of the steelworks as well, because we're okay for steel. Londoners have gained more followers, but who knows, maybe some of them will die. One of them died. Oh, and another. Fucking hell. This is getting pretty dreadful. I mean, once these guys go... Heating's off, generators down, more people have died. The efficiency upgrade has been researched though, so let's fire it up. Okay, that's looking better. I mean, it's currently in the green because we're only building up to steam level 1, but maybe we can salvage this a little bit. If people would stop dying, though, that would be great. Right. Coal consumption is 21 per hour. Didn't realise it was that bad. And yeah, we're still producing nowhere near enough to keep things going. Oh, man. Right, I'm just going to take people out of the steelworks, and we're going to put them into there. Right, research, let's go for the kiln thermostat. And try and get that producing a bit more. Again, it's not going to be much because it's still understaffed. We're still struggling to produce food. I mean, discontent's dropped, but the hope is really bloody low as well. Oh, the scouts have arrived. Fantastic. There's a convoy carrying workers that got lost in a blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. The workers who were riding in this convoy told us they were heading for the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up, they say. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. You are just engineers and workers, no children. Okay. Come back to the city. And don't join the Londoners. Actually, by the time you get back, the Londoners will probably have fucked off anyway, so, you know, that's not such a bad problem. Well, not such a big problem. But, yeah, we're really struggling here. Maybe by the time these guys come back, we might be able to salvage this a little. But I'm not expecting much. Got 17 adults died. My god. That's not great. Oh god, and I've only got one person working in the sawmill, so the charcoal kiln isn't going to work for very long, is it? Well, we've still got wood, but... Yeah, so it's always important to make sure that you got wood. You know, I consider it a very important aspect in life. In temperatures like these, keeping hold of wood is probably a fairly difficult thing. Don't want to get frostbite on that. And the generator's shutting down again. Yay! More people are dying. Got 5 hours until... Oh, actually, these survivors are going to show up before the Londoners go. But there goes the temperature again. Heh! I know we don't want to freeze to death. But give it a couple of hours. Once these people get back, we can get all of these buildings filled out. More people are dying. Jeez. That hope is just dropping. The heating's off, the generator's down. Automaton can't refuel because it was unable to recharge itself from the generator or a steam hub. It has to do that twice a day. In order to make it operational again, you need to turn on the generator. What? God. Get these people here. Right. Scouts have returned to the city and have arrived with survivors. I'm going to send them back out somewhere. Send them to the coal mine. Because that might become an outpost location. Because this one we can get wood from. We might be able to get coal from there. There's one up here where we can get food. There's like an old fishing village or something. But we now have people here to work. So let's fill out these buildings up here. Try and turn this thing around. Right, let's get on it and get the generator at least up to steam level 1. Get the automaton working. Because that keeps us in the green for a bit. And if we can maintain that, then that would just be fantastic. Let's get people working the rest of these places as well. I've got some engineers, so get people working in the medical posts. Yeah, we'll chuck some engineers in the hothouse as well. So we need food. And then the rest of the workers can go off into the hunter's hut. And we'll chuck people in there as well. So the only place that doesn't have workers at the moment is the steelworks and this other coal thumper, but I genuinely don't think we'll need that. Right, oh, the Londoners are done. They're going to be going shortly. Right, our coal gain is, well, currently everything's stopped because the Londoners are going to be going. So we've got to see how this is going to affect everything. Chances are we're not going to have fully staffed buildings again. They are leaving. Sir, the time is at hand. The Londoners have gathered around the generator for the last time. They're going to leave the city. This is our last chance to stop them from committing mass suicide. Whatever they said and did, they're still our people, even if they no longer think so. So the options we have here are stay with us. They'll die out there, but hope is too low to try and convince them to stay. I can order the guards to stop them, but some may die and quite a few people will end up hurt. We've already got enough sick. We can't really be dealing with that. I can just let them go. 52 people will leave the city forever and hope will fall. Or I could equip them for the journey, but I don't have enough food for that, so... They want to make this decision. They want to go. I can't convince them otherwise. Let them go. Maybe they're right. Maybe London is the last bastion. They're really leaving? Are they mad? They're all going to die. God, please watch over them. Exodus. The Londoners file out of the city. One of them stops in front of you for a moment. She looks like she's about to say something, but she just sighs, shakes her head, and follows the others. They soon vanish in the whiteout, their tracks erased by the tumbling snow. We shall pray for them. But yeah, that has hurt some of our job positions quite badly. Let's fire up the steam generator again. Still not enough. I don't know how to fix this. Desperate father. One of our people has quietly left the city in the night. He left a note. Captain, I apologize for leaving my post. I have to follow the Londoners. I have to try to bring my daughter back, or at least die with her if I can't persuade her. I'm sorry, but I can't abandon my child. Wish me luck. Let's hope he finds her. Let's hope so. I got a bit of a head start on you, but you know, I wish you the best. Right. I'm going to take people out of the hothouse. I'm going to get them working the coal stuff. Because that's where we need people at the moment. Food will have to be an overnight thing. We'll just have to get people in the... Let's empty this out. We'll fully staff these ones, get them to 100%. Well, as close as possible. Charcoal kiln thermostat researched. Great. What do we want next? Gathering post installation? That could be a good option. Means people wouldn't get as ill. I mean, ultimately, I'd like to go for something like the steam coal thumper, because that would just produce more coal. Healthcare installation is another one. All medical posts and everything else will be warmer by 1 heat level. I'll go for the steam coal thumper, because if I can produce those, if I can build those, that just means we can get more coal in general. But we've managed to close the gap a little bit with the kiln research. But we've got quite a wait for the scouts to reach their next location. I might close the prison as well. Have we got any prisoners in here? No. Let's take people out of there. Cold homes. Ugh. I can't do this stuff. I can't deal with these requests. Let's get people working in these jobs. Need to fill out the cookhouse. I'll get more... Oh shit, I need workers, not engineers. Fuck. Take the workers out of there. Put those in here. And we'll get some more engineers into one of the medical posts. Try and keep people alive. But honestly, at the moment, it's all looking a bit shit. Oh wow, that jumped. Probably only because there's a little bit of coal left over here. And it's still too cold for these buildings. What's the temperature like? God, that is bad. And the generator's shut down again. I don't want to say that it's all over, but I think it might be. There's still a little bit of hope, but oh God, we've even got children dying now. People are just dropping like flies. Little frozen flies. Let's get the generator back up to level 1. What we need is this steam thumper research done. But I don't think we're going to get it in time. It's probably not going to be enough. Because none of my food and medical posts are active. Unexpected guests. Captain, a group of exhausted survivors has reached our city. From their frantic explanations, we know they've come a great distance and that many of them died on the way. The phrase, "doom is coming," keeps being repeated, and they say many more refugees are following them. They're begging you to help them, sir. Okay. We'll send out search parties to bring them to the city. Resolve the situation with the incoming refugees. Okay. I'm assuming they're coming to us now. Yes. Okay, so that's more people. This could be, this could spell trouble for us, but currently they're the only ones, and I think we've got 3 groups. Oh, hang on. Oh no, it was pointing to that. Right. Well, we built a decent surplus of coal, but if I boost the generator, it's probably not going to go too well. Because, yeah, I've got more people becoming gravely ill. A citizen had to have a limb amputated, and that's not good. Right, I'm going to fire it up to level 2. Yeah, we're just cutting shy of what we need at the moment. But, yes, research is done. Oh, good gloriousness. Healthcare installation, that's going to be my next one. And with that being done, let's upgrade this coal thumper. You guys build that overnight, and we'll then be able to support more gathering posts. We can get more coal in general. Urgent need for treatment. Captain, our people have gathered to protest. The number of untreated sick keeps rising, but you seem to ignore the problem. They demand that you take action. I don't know what I can do. I don't have people to staff a new medical post, and I don't have a means to treat them. I'll try the treatment one. If we can sort out the coal issue, then, you know, and with incoming refugees, we might be able to staff these buildings better. But that discontent is really rising. Request ignored? What request did I ignore? How do I check that? I don't know. Let's have a look at the Book of Laws, see if there's anything I can do here. Ceremonial funerals? That could help for relieving the, like, loss of hope. So we'll have that. Burial ceremonies are beginning. Right, Steam Coal Thumper is now up and running. That will be producing a good amount of coal for us now. And hopefully it means that we'll be able to support the generator far better. I'm hoping that we'll just be able to last the night at this rate, but there's not looking great. And people are eating raw food. Oh, that's not good. Alright, I'm going to switch the heater on in the cookhouse. And in all of the medical posts, because kind of need that. Does mean more coal consumption. Yeesh, yeah, it really does. Let's speed through until working hours begin. Generators going off again. Let's fire up the generator again. This is producing 78 coal an hour. It should mean that these are going to be perfectly capable of having enough coal now. I bloody hope. But, oh, scouts have arrived. Oh. Coal. Well, obviously. Oh. This coal mine was in operation until very recently. The machinery isn't running now, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota or filled the loading bay. We could retrieve plenty of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. So we can only take we could take only the stored coal, which gives us 349 of that, or we could dismantle the machines as well. We can get steel, steam cores, wood, and the coal, but we won't be able to restart the mine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the stored coal. Yeah, that does become a new outpost location, so that's great. And I'm going to just send you guys back, because we need the coal, and we've got another group of refugees on the way as well, so where are they coming from? Oh, right, there's one group there, and the other group's there. Cool. Right. Come on, people. Let's keep this shit going. And what I might do, preemptively, get another couple of gathering posts around here. If we can get those built, then when these refugees come along, which is going to be any minute now, we can get these staffed, we can get more coal, and we can keep things up and running. But yeah, why are these heaters not on? Oh, we've got no food whatsoever now. Refugees from Frostland, running from the storm. A huge crowd of people has reached our city. Many of them are sick, and they say that some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way, and that they will die without our help. We'd never have survived it. Thank our lucky stars that the polar explorer Nansen warned us about the disaster and told us to evacuate. Please let us in. Okay. Okay, so I can take everyone, which is 70 people, but 30 of them are ill. I can take only the healthy ones, or I can send them all on their way. I'll bring everybody in. That does increase the number of sick that I've got to deal with. And yeah, hopefully we won't regret this. So, let's get people into these jobs. Let's get this coal thumper up and running, fully staffed, all of the good stuff. And now that we've got more people, I'm going to get them in the hunters' huts. Oh, cold homes. I'll try. I will sincerely bloody try. We'll get some engineers into... Oh, yes, engineers. Get them into the medical posts. And into there. And then whoever's left can go into the last gathering post. We do have some homeless as well, though. So I should probably make another couple of bunkhouses. We'll put them around here. Just need 2. So hopefully now with the greater number of gathering posts, we should be able to keep the generator up and running. I think it's gonna, yeah, it's gonna shut down now. And temperatures dropping again and then again down to -80. Ugh. I know we're out of coal, but shush. Temperature's gone down again. workday begins. Let's get the generator going. And, what on earth am I going to do here? How have I still got homeless as well? Oh, it's probably because all the, right, there we go, healthcare installation. Is that helping at all? No. I need to put the heaters on. What's that? Another medical post. Right, the care house is fine. And the cookhouse, I can't even get that to a decent temperature. How is that still very cold? My god. I don't think I can get this running. Let me get the cookhouse insulation. Let's see if that might help. Fortunately, coal is fine now. We've actually got the surplus that we need. But everything else is just dreadful. We might be salvaging this somewhat, but I don't feel all that hopeful, because discontent is getting rather high, and hope is not looking fantastic. People are just continually falling ill. This is going to end up being a broken promise, I'm sure, as this one is as well. We've got more refugees on the way, and the scouts are almost back. So who knows? I'm going to keep trying to salvage this if I can. It would be good to turn this around, but at the moment it's only going from bad to worse, so we'll see how we get on. Right, scouts are back with a ton of coal. Everything's great. Everything's just fucking fan-dabby-dozy. So I'm going to switch heating on in... Actually, that one doesn't need heating. And that one doesn't either, because it's being worked by an automaton. Ooh, bloody hell, Jesus Christ, I shat myself. Okay, the second wave. Another huge group of refugees has arrived. They're in even worse condition than the previous ones, many of them victims of frostbite. They talk about a huge storm coming from the south. Nansen led us north because his years exploring the Arctic taught him to survive here using natural resources. Nobody could have guessed what was coming, though. Should we let them in? Another 75, or another 70 people, sorry. 25 ill, 25 gravely. Discontent will rise if we bring them in. 20 people could enter the city if I pick only the healthy ones. Discontent will rise slightly and hope will fall. Or I can send them on their way and just hope will fall. We'll bring them in and I'll see if I can do something with them. But yeah, again, that's more people to look after. And ooh, yeah, we're running low on steel now, so let's get people working in there. Fill out some more of these jobs, and yeah, people are eating raw food again because I can't do anything about this. I can't build a steam hub because I haven't got any steel. Right, you guys, you're going to head out up this way, and I'm going to wrap this episode up here. We'll see what we can do in the next episode, but at the moment it is really looking quite dire. I don't know if I'm going to be able to salvage it at all. We've got homeless, we've got hungry, we've got ill, we've got gravely ill, and we're struggling on almost every resource at the moment, so God knows where things go from here. But for now, I'm going to wrap this episode up here and just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlists on the channel for more Let's Plays or metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I'll catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. But no, you idiots wanted to start a fight. So, guess what? Guess who's in trouble now? It's you.